Let's talk about the Uganda budget for the financial year 2026-2027 and how it affects your life. 1. Government has said they have reduced on spending on enjoyments and public holidays. Government functions now will only be done on religious public holidays. But then they refuse to suffer alone. They have said that those of us who are into enjoyments that involve hard liquor, you'll need to spend an extra 3,500 on taxes for things like UG, Black Label, Amarula. So we may need to change our drinking habits.
I didn't hear that.
If your idea of fun is gambling, government needs some percentage of your winnings. So if you win 100k on your sports betting, 30k belongs to Caesar. Prepare yourself.
Insufficient funds.
However, if you are employed and you earn below 335,000, your employer will only take away NSSF. The rest of your money is yours to keep.
Please, sir. I want some more.
If you had a side hustle that involves either bringing in goods or manufacturing goods, they'll now be cleared faster for sale into the market by Uganda Bureau of Standards or any other government agency.
Oh my God! Wow!
A third person who should be on is anyone who had their business. You set up your business, it's worth 300M. You're exempted from paying a couple of taxes. You will have a mini tax holiday where you will be focusing on scaling up, growing your business, and making sure you're doing all the right things as you scale up to the next level. Before, this was at 150 million. So now, those of you whose businesses are worth 300M, you have a small tax break on that.
Wow.
Before we all start celebrating, guess who they are coming for? Our landlords. Your landlord is next on government's hit list. Yes, landlords have to start paying taxes on their income. If you are planning on buying a car, to upgrade your lifestyle or to start a rideshare business or delivery business, maybe you just wanted to buy a car for your business, you'll have to spend an extra 200k for stamp duty just to register your car. If for you said no, I am importing or re-registering, I'm importing or buying a motorbike, guess what? You will need to pay 30k for stamp duty, and then you'll have to look for either 200 to 500k for registration, depending on what type of bike this is. Boda, tricycle, or a quad bike.
Damn!
If you had built and you are finally ready, you've been saving and you're finally ready to start building, my friend, you will need to look for some extra money. For every 100 bags of cement, you will need to spend 25,000 extra. If you've already built and now you're ready to start finishing and coloring your house, you will need to spend an extra 3 to 10% on taxes for imported paints and varnishes. Those of us who like shopping and takeaway, it will cost us a lot more because government has decided to add an environmental tax on non-reusable plastics. So means things like for packing berenge, these caveras, the ones that pack this ketchup, these ones that you are given with your takeaway. They're also coming for your creams, your lotions, anything that's packed in plastic that is not reusable plastic is going to be taxed extra. So your provider is going to transfer this cost to you. This is before we've looked at the extra price of sugar, the extra cost on cooking fats and cooking oils. They are coming for everybody. So when you're shopping, when you're working on your budget, you need to think of adding an extra 10 to 20% for all these extra costs on the packaging of whatever goods you're buying. Unless now manufacturers, maybe the ones for takeaway, the ones that are packing things like sugar, we're finally going to go back to these. Do you remember when sugar used to be packed in brown paper bags? Yeah, we may have to go back to that. Basically, what government is saying is they want all of us to be engaged in an economic activity that produces money. Because remember, the theme for this budget is monetize the economy.
You people, you earn more money, I tax you more. So because I tax you more, I get more money.
What business are you going to start that is going to bring in taxes, solve our problems, and save you money? Chisanja, no sleep.
The big one.
Like, share and subscribe.